complaining that money is not being released by President Tinubu. Despite the fact that Taiwo Ejele is saying we didn't take about 80 trillion in debt, it's the devaluation. But what Taiwo also forgets is we are saying the even ones you have taken, all the borrowings we see on the national dailies that you take, the 5 billion you went to take from Dubai, the this billion you are taking from here, the one you went to borrow from UK, what have you done with the money? You can say, oh, we didn't take 80 trillion and all of that. You can say most of the ones announced by the National Assembly, we have not even taken them. What have you done with the money on ground? That's what we are asking. Budgets can be serviced. 2025 budget has not been serviced till date. And the World Bank is talking about 8.8 trillion spending. You've not even told us how you make that spending. So I'm going to play this excerpt for you today as regards how Senator Munguno is talking and is saying that it's an impeachable offense if money is not being released. Listen.
To 2026, and it's an impeachable offense. Where are these monies going to? This is my question. Why is budget not implemented? Because it is a breach of the law and it's an impeachable offense.
It's Mohamed Muguno. I represent Borno North Senatorial District. Mr. Honorable Minister, I've listened carefully to your brief and the very beautiful figures that you have reeled out
to implement the budget. Where are these revenue going to? If the budget, for example, 2025 budget has not been implemented, and we have to roll over 70%.
That's the senator talking about 2025 budget not being implemented.
2026, and that with the promise that 30% will be implemented before March. Up to March, even 30% was not implemented. National Assembly has to extend the lifespan of the budget up to September to allow government to implement just 30% component of 2025 budget. The issue of 2026 have not arisen completely, has not arisen. Has not even started up in issue. It has not even arisen. So, don't you think is it not contradictory? Or where are these revenues going to? To the extent that the budget is not being implemented. It is through the implementation of the budget that dividends of democracy is being brought to the doorsteps of the people. If the budget is not being implemented, why is the function of government? For example, security of lives and property of the people is the primacy of governance. All the security agencies that we have been interacting with them, they are reporting to us that they have received zero allocation in terms of their capital. Where are these monies going to? This is my question. Why is budget not implemented? Because it is a breach of the law and it's an impeachable offense. Then about 3.7 trillion naira was received last month, and only 2 trillion naira was disbursed to the 3 tiers of government. About 1.7 trillion was retained. Why? Why is it that 1.7 trillion was retained? Why not disburse all the 3.7 trillion to the 3 tiers of government? This is my question. Thank you.
Particularly foreign loans. And I'll take that with your permission together with the last question from distinguished senator, also on debt. I think there is a need for some clarification in terms of how our debt numbers are reported. So first, for external loans, we always need the approval of the National Assembly. So what tends to happen is, when we get the approval of the National Assembly, the media will rightly report it. And many people take that as money borrowed. When we now borrow the money, they report it again. So, in fact, I think it was last year when the National Assembly approved about $20 billion, which was based on MTEC. So people add up big numbers as the money we have borrowed. And that is misleading in terms of the analysis. We're currently finalizing this breakdown. The Ministry of Finance will make it available to the public. It will show how much the National Assembly approved and how much of that we have borrowed and how it has been spent. In addition to that...
But you have not exceeded what National Assembly has approved?
No, we haven't. Okay. In fact, we've not even taken half of what the National Assembly has approved.
Okay.
And we're also guided by the Fiscal Responsibility Act that only allows the government to borrow for capital expenditure and human development, so we are mindful of that. The other important issue is that, and the distinguished senator that asked the last question also spoke about this. When this administration came into power, public debt was around 75 trillion. But between then and now, many people would just simply compare the number before and the number now and say that this government has borrowed so much.
Okay. So, and that's why we're asking what is happening. So, has this money that the government say, okay, we've hit 21 trillion been spent? Then you're also having bandits attack on Ondo Ile-Oluji Expressway, and you are also having a lot of situation happening. Governor Sanwo-Olu said he presented 3.1 billion in compensation to 331 property owners whose lands were acquired for key infrastructure in Badagry, Ekpe, Ikorodu. Every claim was carefully verified. This is another statement by the police saying that don't allow police officers to search your phone. We are saying this due to access and extortive tendencies of our officers. It's the police that is saying this. So the FCT police commissioner, that man is doing very well. Hear him speak.
Some officers and men of not only the police but even other assistant agencies. It has been instructed that nobody should search any phone, especially when you just arrest somebody on the road and you say bring your phone and you start searching because you are suspecting the person.
So that's him saying that don't allow police search your phone. No?
This does not negate the fact that phones are also being used to commit crime. But of course, before such thing can happen, the person must have committed the crime, must have been properly arrested, brought to the station. Then, when trying to uncover some evidence, you can now start searching to see whether the phone or other items are being used to commit or perpetrate such crime. But for you to just stop anybody on the road and say, bring your phone, let me search. Oh, you have to also amount your phone. That's why if any policeman stops you on the road, according to the instructions of the General Police, which we are bound to obey to the last of it, don't agree. Don't open your voice. Resist. Ask the nearby people to help you call the police hotline, emergency line. You will see our men there. And then we will ask them why. Provided they are within FCT. They are outside FCT. Now if you say you call your command city out.
So that's the FCT police say don't allow police officers search your phone. You know what happened? You know some police officers might be arrested. They tried collecting bribe. In fact, they collected 53,000 bribe from the chairman of ICPC. And that's the state of play of our country. The last MB election is worse than we have in this country. Akimboro Olumuyiwa, a candidate in the election, son, has been speaking. All right. African Democratic Party has taken notes of figures in the audited accounts of NNPC for 2024 financial year. Nigeria's debated surveillance contract of 48 billion Today, the auditor account records 7.1 trillion under energy security for 2024. When other related costs and receivables reflected that the account are taken into consideration, the amount rises to 17.5 trillion. Nigeria deserves the right to know what accounts for this escalation. It was me that revealed this thing. If I didn't reveal it now, that they talked about an energy cost, it will not be known to the world. That's why I say the opposition should have a research department where they do empirical work. They should have a research department.
Tu suegra te viene de visita y no hay nada para comer. Despreocúpate. Haz tu súper sí.
So, I keep saying this thing. England star and probably the only British man to have won a Ballon d'Or twice, Kevin Keegan, has passed. He had cancer. A very sad one. Very, very sad one. Badejo Okusoya, new NBA president who returned to study law a decade after earning English degree, has emerged as the winner of NBA election. Born 15 January 1967 in Lagos, first child of late Olumide, a general surgeon who became the first vice chancellor of LASU, and Abiodun Olumide as a mother, Nisho Lanrin, who also became the first registrar of Unilag. Atiku needs to step aside and let the South complete his tenure. That's what Okechukwu is saying. Osita Okechukwu, APC stalwart, has been saying that. So, these are some of the issues that are making the round. I know Alimodu Sherry very well. I know exactly what he tells me. Every time he said on your program, everything he said on your program is false. He just wants to make the man in the villa feel good. That's what Rabbi Kwan Kaso is saying in this interview. Listen.
We know ourselves very well. And up to now, I communicate with them, especially Senator Ali Sharif himself. And I know what he tells me. And I have heard him when he was here. But I can tell you he was not serious about it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
He didn't mean it?
No. He just wanted to impress our brother in the villa. Thank you.
That's some of the stories.
Thank you very much, Rufai, for your thoughts this morning on the headlines. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, listening to us right now, let's go. Anytime rumors come from the villa, Nigerians just cross their fingers and say, okay, we shall wait. So there's been rumors that the defense minister has resigned, but he is debunking that, and we have a story that he just met with the president. Senate is still probing TED Fund and NEL Fund, that is under the Safe School probe. They have expanded it to TED Fund and NEL Fund to find out what really is going on. NSCDC uncovers fake university in Lagos, rescues 106 students. So this is by way of announcement. If you are, your ward is attending, or you are yourself attending a university somewhere in Badagry, I think, you may want to have a rethink and find out if that is the school that has been closed. There is a school in Badagry area that has been uncovered. A suspected fake university, they are calling it, and operating from a 3-bedroom apartment in Ilado or Lorunda local council development area of Lagos State, rescuing 106 youths allegedly recruited into the scheme. So from fake agency to fake universities to fake certificates and fake identities. So if your child or your ward is there, or you yourself are there in that institution operated from a 3-bedroom apartment in Ilado or Loronda local council development area of Lagos State, it has been flagged as fake. Whether or not it's fake is left to time. Let's see what happens. But it's good to err on the side of caution. Okay, and this is a promise to the Ndibo, I would say so. I'll wear a kwete wrapper if my husband is re-elected as president. Oluremi Tinubu says this. She said that the fabric is so nice. She loves wearing a traditional fabric. It's so soft and beautiful. So she will wear it only after the husband wins election. So if the husband doesn't win the election, maybe it will no longer be soft and agreeable to her body. She cannot wear it now. The only condition is if the husband wins election. Maybe I'm understanding it upside down, I don't know, but that's what I think. Okay, so Ndibo, over to you. NNPCL's 7.1 trillion naira energy security spending faces scrutiny. What really is this security spending, energy security? When we've been told that there is no subsidy, people are saying this is another name for subsidy. So if they're still paying subsidy, what really is going on? The interest rate has been retained at 26.5% by CBN as they hold their, or when they held their last MPS meeting. More things are coming out. We rejected Phantom Council's request for collaboration. That's according to the Foreign Ministry. CBN is warning that they have not said otherwise about the 50 naira, 10 naira, 100 naira lower denominations of the Nigerian currency. So, if someone brings 5 naira to you, maybe 5 naira in 10 places for something that is supposed to be 50 naira, and you reject it, you just might go to jail, you know, because so long as it's legal tender, you have no right to say no to it. So those of you rejecting 5 naira, 10 naira, 50 naira, because I cannot carry it and all that, beware, it's still legal tender. You have no right to do that. In Anambra State, INEC officials demand 2,000 naira before releasing PVCs. That's an allegation from residents there. Nigeria can't scale 1 trillion naira economy on shaky terrain of weak governance. That is according to Shetima. You just might want to read that story and find out what he really means. And then someone is saying Tinubu's reforms are laying a foundation for prosperous Nigeria. That is according to the information minister. CBN confirms opening PFIPC accounts on Accountant General's directive, so still phantom agency. Atiku's lobbyists submit records on alleged Tinubu's U.S. feature case to Trump and Congress. Remember, there are court records that show that Bola Ahmed Tinubu forfeited about $460,000 to the government in those days to avoid further prosecution. Okay, this document has been submitted to Trump and the relevant authorities in the US. Let's see what they'll make of this. And we also have finally NIHSA raises flood alarm in 17 states, orders immediate evacuation. So I needed to read that as well. Wherever you are, you could be prone to flood. So do your best to make sure that it is not because of you that your area will be flooded by, you know, avoiding throwing refuse into the gutters, avoiding doing some of the practices that might lead to our areas being flooded. And also, not only individuals, government too. Someone has been crying all the time about the Jegamo community around that area where a drainage system was left half done. And there's a pit somewhere they could not. 6338 081 7175 6338 081 7175 6338. Hello, good morning. Hello. Sorry. Yeah, go on. Good morning to you. Ejibo.
Yes.
Okay.
Just what Rufai just said now. You know Rufai is the only democracy in our nation. Only the first case that we don't know.
Please, the hallback is too much. Maybe you'll call us back. And when you call us, please turn off your radio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Yango.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah. How was your night and family?
It was great. My family is great.
I just want to appreciate the work you're doing, and at the same time, I was listening to Rufai the other time.
Yeah.
And you see, the governments are just lying to us, and they are not being sincere. And Nigeria has not gotten it right till now.
Mm.
If Nigeria has gotten it right, what we are passing through now shouldn't be passing it through.
Mm.
Everybody will speak of the good government. So the money that was borrowed, where is the money spent? Even the House member was listening to the other time when he was giving analysis. He couldn't give a proper analysis. If money was borrowed, what is it used for? What was it spent for? What was the amount borrowed? All these things should be analyzed.
That was the minister talking.
Yeah, yeah. So unfortunately, we couldn't get a concrete outcome of what they are doing there. They were just kind of playing politics with people's life, and they don't know one thing. Do you know that if somebody should borrow money and that money is not used just for a year, do you know how many lives you have destroyed in Nigeria? Did they know that? They don't know. The people you have destroyed their life, the children who are supposed to go to school because of the hardship you are putting them, they hang back. And you start, and at the end of the day, you have people who don't go to school, who don't know anything. They become a nuisance to society, and they don't know they are the one contributing to all these things. So, but we hope that maybe by 2027, Nigeria should look up for a good president, because the country as it is now is not in a good shape, and we shouldn't be doing this, and we shouldn't control like this.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
Same to you, my brother. Same to you. Go on. Yeah, Shola, go on.
I am good.
Yes, please.
I saw that session. So sad. And you know, by the side, there was one article I read, was it early this morning, and they were juxtaposing it with the fact that the state actors have been given money for contracts. You know, for mundane things. Tompolo was given 11 point something trillion between 2024 and 2026 by this same government. You know, you keep borrowing money, and I wonder the supporters of this government, because I myself is from my tribe. If he's doing well, I will be the most proud person. I will be the proudest person.
Yeah.
So what is it? Why can't you see the truth for God's sake? You borrow money. The money that has been borrowed, our foreign debt has doubled, and we have not seen anything concrete on ground. The people are suffering. The subsidy you remove, you understand? You have not given a palliative, something that will cushion the effect on the people. And you know, I just wonder sometimes how Nigerians, how is it the way God created us or the way we are? We are so tolerant of nonsense. Hardly we Ghana here. You cannot do such a thing. Somebody that I was somebody some days ago. He came from South Africa. He said they relocated 2 years ago. He said almost all the streets in South Africa, even Soweto, he said they are tagged. He said they dare not burn any of their government officials well. He said when the citizens are talking, they keep quiet. But here, they just take us for granted because of the way we don't value ourselves. Now, all this money they borrow, is it on his own neck? I'm talking about the president. It's not, it doesn't concern him. He will do. If he spends the 8 years that he wants to spend, like, he will go. The debt will be on us. So it's on us. So the onus is on us as Nigerians. If this is how we believe the country should be run, those are beliefs that are supported, let them keep supporting. We will see how the future will be, even for their own children. This thing they are doing now, how you lay your bed is how you lie on it. Let us continue to be insincere. I'm just so gutted this morning. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. God bless you too. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
How was your night?
Fine.
I've heard you say that someone to the MDA, am I correct?
Sorry?
Some people are being
Yes.
the scandal, am I correct?
Yes.
Do you know why they have the court to someone? Do you know why they have the court? Do you know why?
Why?
I tell you.
Why?
Many of them are not returning back in 2027. So they have nothing to fear. Many of them are not returning back. That's why they have the power. Although who are they to summon them? They don't even listen. Don't you see how the things are doing? They don't care about what's happening in Nigeria because many family is coming back. But in the House of Reps, many of them are not coming back. So they can do anything now because they are like the wounded lions. Now they can do anything now and nothing will happen. That's the truth of the matter. That's by the way, the wife of the president went to high state and said if the husband, comes back, and she will do what?
We are quitting.
Please, he should save his energy, save his time, and save his money. If it's because of the Indians, she's so close here, they're not going anywhere. They will never spend that sort of again because our brother, our beloved brother is there. They jail him for life. And he expects every woman to be happy. So can't stick our vote for Tinubu, APC, when our brother is languishing in jail for life sentence. I think that every woman will do that now. No even go can't stick your vote for APC when our brother is in jail.
What if he releases him?
You see what?
What if he releases that your brother from jail? Will you vote for him?
Okay. I will not do that. I'm very to you. Some of you change their mind, but I, Mayor, will never do that because I don't see anything good for of this government. That's from day one, they say with lie. From day one. You know, who said that, don't worry, if I enter, I'll bring the fuel down. It was 419. He entered, back, what or something. He said, if I don't give you light, don't vote for me. I'll give you free meter. Today, a single 30 meter is over 200,000. What's the solution? Well, what's why in a hotel, we'll empty meter, 1.5 million, a meter, 1.5 million. So what's it come up to do? But no, it's not Yahoo now. Yahoo was there from the government. But they'll tell you one thing, you've done nothing. It's not Yahoo. It's not 3 by 3 or 3 by 3 completely. So if it's from government, how can I get my phone? My man will tell you 1 and do 2. My man will tell you 2 and do 4. Can you touch such a man? Can you touch him? From 200 naira to less than 100 naira, 200 naira to 100 the fuel. He say, Emma Fokobale, Imba Wale, Amabi Wale. People say, so, that is the OPT. You're feeling by 3. Have a wonderful day.
You too have a wonderful day. Okay.
You are listening to your number one station, the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Give malaria a double punch for Protestinate and Pneumonia Queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. There's anti-malaria therapy. Camosunate comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. Below 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. Camosunate.
Camosunate,
effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet.
Voice of the people. Find your brand. Find your home.
You're still listening to your darling station, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'm still Nyamgul Agaji on your radio here, talking with you this 22nd day of July 2026. Okay, we're looking at the headlines and then we're talking about them. If you were here from the beginning, you must have heard some headlines that we read out and some that Rufai discussed with us. But maybe you just have your device in your hand now, reading one that you'd like to contribute on the show this morning. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call, or 0803 692 9933. 080 692 9933. If you want to contact us on WhatsApp, it's 081 71 75 6338. 081 71 75 6338. Okay, contact us via message on WhatsApp, or call on WhatsApp, or the regular call through the numbers I've just read to you. Let me take this call before I go to the messages, because there are so many. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
I got you. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I'm all right. You?
I'm good. Happy midweek.
I wish you the same.
Okay, go on.
My name is Daniel. I'm calling from Alaba. You know, our budget, we budget to use the money for, because what money cannot do, more money will do it. So we borrow to do what more money cannot do, let more money do it. That's what we are borrowing for. You see, our leaders, what is annoying me is that they are sowing a seed they would not like to reap tomorrow. You know that this is not good. You keep on doing it. You know that this is not helping your people. It's not helping the matter. You keep on doing it. So, what do you want the followers to do if the head is rotten? If the head cannot hold, how can the center hold? The center cannot hold, my brother. Except our leaders. Do the right thing. Know that the right thing is the order of the day. What is it going to take to feed this country for everybody to enjoy? You tell us that you are going to remove subsidy for we to get health properly. We are not seeing that. You told us that when you remove subsidy, our road will be flying. Everywhere will be okay. We are not seeing that. You told us that when you remove subsidy, we will see light, constant light in this country. Yango, do you know that if this government give this country constant light for complete 1 year, this country will turn? Nigeria will work for them. Will find a way now. But you know, light for me to power my clipper to bab someone. But every day keep on taxing me. Yango, I beg. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you. Okay, let me take some messages now. I'll begin with this, which came even earlier than 7 o'clock. Good morning, Voice of the People and Honorable Presenter Agaji. I will wear a kwete if my husband is re-elected. Coming from Oluremi Tinubu sounds funny and irritating, as if she is not in the know that her husband is not performing. A federal government that cannot tackle insecurity and having pauperized multidimensional Nigerians eating sand is not fit and proper for re-election. On the advice given to Atiku Abubakar that had been on democratic evangelism since 3 decades ago and still counting, to go and rest by former NBC strongman Osita Okechukwu remains a truism. When a man is at the departure lounge of his life, taking high stakes remain balderdash, nay, malafide. As what Nigerians need now is a leader, not a replacement mascot. This is appealing to losers of the last Nigerian Bar Association elections to sheath their swords and embrace peace, as certificates of return cannot be issued by our political courts that serve judgment, not justice. Lawyers Association must not be turned to the political party arena that has the mantra, grab it and run away with it, as power is not served a la carte. Promotion of rule of law remains Nigerian Bar Association's motto and mantra. I humbly submit. From the desk of Dr. Ugo Suji from Festac. Okay. Good morning, VOP family. Let all the committees set up to probe fake agency, bribing allegations, NNPCL issues, and others. Please do their work without fear and favor of anyone and come up with a fact that will be acceptable to all. What is Mr. President doing with the price of pump petrol going up again? Is he saying no solution until the war in America and Iran completely is over? What if the war continues? Mr. President should please repair refineries. Benjamin from Shogunle. I want to begin by appealing to the Lagos State government to come out and make clarifications on if there would be movement of people and vehicles between the hours of 6:30 and 8:30 a.m. that has been set aside for monthly sanitation, because some of the adverts that I have heard on radio stations state that anyone who moves around during this sanitation period would be arrested, which contradicts federal high court ruling. Also, I stand to be corrected that INEC can never conduct a free, fair and credible election as long as it's the president that will continue to appoint INEC chairman. I can tell you for free that the money allocated to INEC, which at the end is unaccountable, even after conducting an election that is unacceptable by the majority of Nigerians, to me seems like a compensation given in advance to INEC chairman to dance to the tune of the paymaster. Also, is it not laughable that the NBA, that is always quick to blame INEC for not being able to conduct a credible election, the same NBA cannot conduct their own free and fair and credible election for just 85,000 members? Anyway, it seems the association has been used to do testing on the microphone ahead of 2027 general elections. Wow, God bless Nigeria. Temitope Onotoye from Ijegamo community sent this in. This is from Ikemba from Mafuluku, Oshodi, and it says, it is true, the Holy Book said that the heart of man is desperately wicked. How we be this wicked to ourselves? Okay, I remember vividly when Rufai Oseni said the petroleum marketers want to exhaust their old stock before adjusting the pump price. Have you observed that between yesterday and this morning, a liter of fuel is going for 1,300 naira? I can confidently tell you, Nyamgul, that in the whole world, Nigerians are the most exploited people on earth, yet our rulers and agencies saddled with the responsibility to protect the interest of the people will do nothing. Okay, final one before I take the calls now. Sorry. Beautiful morning and cool weather to everyone in the studio. Please, what was the reason why Falana withdrew from Prince Adeyemi's case? Is it family's affair or what? Fake university, does it matter again in Nigeria, since fake or forged certificates will not hinder anyone from contesting any position in our land? Just get NEPA bill and you are good to go. What a country. Oh God, arise and trouble those that are troubling Nigerians. Okay. And one of the things that Falana said that is on the news this morning is that he says Nigerians are not reacting enough. That is what he said. Those are his words, that Nigerians are not reacting enough. We should react more if we want things to be done the way we want them to be done. Okay, let me go back to the calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Yeah, Mr. Alekwem, please. Thank you for the good work people are doing.
Thank God.
All of you.
Thank God.
Amen. Please, there is something I want to, it's out of the news, but I just want to tip it to the voice of the people. You know, we that in Alabarago, we had the demolish. Please, can people beg the Lagos State government, let there be compensation. Like we that have almost 10 shop, 8 shop, and they demolish it, and they started selling it among themselves now. What is our hope?
Wow. What area did you call?
I'm calling from Alaba International. My name is Alekwe.
Okay. So they demolished some shops there, and then now they are reallocating them.
All the whole Alaba Rago market, they demolish all of them.
Okay.
And I personally own about 5 shops there. My friend own about 10 shops there. And there's no compensation. Go there now, they are building it for themselves, selling it to themselves. If you like, I can send you the track. They will tell you to come and buy a land in Alabarago. So what is our hope? Which way forward? And I'm at 60 years old now. What will I do?
Wow. That's really unfortunate. Well, we can only appeal to the government, do something about it, look into it. If shops were demolished, now, what is the fate of the people whose shops were demolished? Whether they committed a crime, I don't know. What is it that led you to demolish the shops? And if you did demolish the shop, why are you not giving the people the option of first refusal? How do they call it in law? Give them the option to re-own the shops when they say no before you sell it out. If people were doing business there ordinarily, maybe they were doing it in a way that you didn't like it as a government. Maybe they built houses the way you didn't like it, and you are now going to rebuild. Why not just have data of these people whose shops have been demolished and ask them if they can, take some more shops or some shops in the new place and give them some kind of compensation. Because if you don't do that, what's the difference between you and South Africa that is driving out our people and without compensation and looting their shops? What's the difference? That's just me asking you a question. Because if you are, as the government, you find out that the shops in those places were not properly built, you want to build another one and all that, at least for the sake of compensation, even if you're not giving them money, you could give these people who already had shops, these new shops, in discounted prices, to make them at least feel a sense of belonging. Because if you don't do that and you're giving them a level playing ground with all other people who lost nothing in that place, you're not different from the South African people that we are crying now that they are treating our people badly. So if South Africa can do that to our people, and then we are doing it to our people, it's even worse. A book I read a long time ago, is it The Gods Are Not to Blame or something, said, if crocodiles eat their own eggs, what can they not do to the flesh of a frog? So that's what it is. We are the crocodiles eating our own eggs, and we need to stop. Okay, so we're just appealing to the government, do something by way of compensation in any way that you want. If somebody wants to leave that place and go and establish somewhere else, he should have the finger of the government in his life, the hand of government in his life, and say, okay, because I lost this, I was able to get this, and then I relocated. It's an appeal, to your consciences. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. How are you doing this morning? All right, go right ahead, please.
No good news every day. Lamentation. Everybody lamenting. People are every day they lament. But last week, last 2 weeks, that's the good news.
Yeah.
We are equal boy in break the record in mathematics. I don't know if you can get the news.
Yeah.
The news, Yango.
Yeah, we carried it. We carried it. Not just because he broke the record, but because the person who sponsored them is an individual, not even government sponsored those people abroad to go and contest. It was an individual.
I know, okay, but this is somebody break the record, world record.
Yes, sir.
Did not make news in Nigeria, which means Nigeria don't like good news. That don't like good news, Don't like good. Every day we talk about election. Talk about how Nigeria will be work. Talk about how to get PVC. See good news that come out. Nobody even. I don't think this station. But this is making a great news. Now, wow. See, Tinubu one that say if we vote for our husband, we are what you want to wear. Nobody voting for Tinubu is that issue. No Nande Kano, no election for Southeast. No Nande Kano. We're not voting for anybody.
So I'm also asking you, like I asked the other man. So if he releases Nnamdi Kanu now, everybody in the Southeast will vote for him. Is that it?
Let him Nnamdi Kanu and give us Biafra. No, we are voting for anybody. Nigeria cannot move forward. Nigeria cannot work. Nigeria is a company. Nigeria royal company cannot work. So we are voting for anybody.
All right.
Give us Biafra. Let us go his own.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That means there's no point. Whether he releases him or not, there's no point because you're not voting. That's what you're saying. I'm not sure if it helps your cause. Anyway, good morning, love of VOP family. Welcome to a new location that's showing that our VOP station is working. Congratulations to Voice of the People Radio and VOP TV Nigeria. Which day our country will be working. Nigeria, get your PVC today, not tomorrow. From Afunwa Adama. Afunwa Adama, thank you very much. Thank you for congratulating us. And we're still trying to find our feet. So every once in a while, we will stumble, we will fall, but we will rise. And we're glad that when we rise, we'll rise with you, holding our hand, because you're very, very important to us. His Royal Highness BC Nwoko Inoshodi said, continuous calling out of the present government to do the right thing is not a sin, but a step in the right direction. To be honest with you, the Nigerian masses need so many answers in this present administration. I therefore believe that proper and true governance will be a good reply to our various questions. Betterment of Nigeria is what we want and nothing more. Have a blessed day, Yamgul. Thank you very much. Call us and talk to us. Let's hear what you have to say. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, I'm good.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Patrick is calling for Kokota.
Oh, Patrick, go right ahead.
Yeah, what the president's wife said, it shows you very clearly that Nigeria has never been a country or has never been a nation. Why attaching a condition to wearing a dress that is made by your fellow citizens, that is fellow kinsmen, women wearing it? You will not wear it until your husband wins election, until they vote for him. That is actually very, very unpatriotic statement from the First Lady. The person that is supposed to be a role model, a nationalist, that when the rest of the country see what she's doing, everybody will want to copy from her. But look at the conditions she's given. That means if the husband does not win, she does not belong to that part of the country. That is the body language there. It's very unfortunate. And our leaders, those who say that our leaders, are supposed to have changed their orientation by now. Since the National Orientation Agency have not done their job very well to unite Nigeria, to rebuild this country so that we can function as a country. But look at what is happening now. If the South Africans were not one, can they pursue foreigners? No. But here, Nigerians are pursuing Nigerians. Nigerians are rejecting Nigerians. We are not even one at home. How much more to be abroad and be one? Very unfortunate. Look at what the person from Alaba has reported to you. What is happening here? Unfortunate. That's how a country runs. It's very, very bad. Very unfortunate that we find ourselves in this place. We are fragmented. We are not together, and we have never been together. I don't even know whether we will ever be together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, greetings to you, Nyamgul. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. Mr. President is trying to subject Nigerians to abject poverty. According to the senator that spoke, that 2025 budget has not been implemented, not to talk of 2026, that it's impeachable offense. But Gullible Akpabio and other senators who are beneficiaries of the money will keep mute. Why is Mr. President borrowing every day, and what has he done with the ones borrowed before? Nothing. Just borrow and share. It's quite unfortunate. This man only came to milk dry Nigeria, and gullible senators will be singing on your man stand. All the people working with him are like him, birds of the same feather. Look at what is happening in this residency. It's quite unfortunate. Prince Ayotek is from Arena Market. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Oh, call us back. The whole back is too much, so we cannot take the call. When you call us, put off your radio. Good morning, Yamgul. How was your night? The way things are going on in this country, honestly, I'm not happy at all. May God help us. Thanks, Tony Onwudinjo from Ikotu. Thank you, Tony. Hello, good morning. Okay. Call us back. Hello. Okay, this one says, you can see that this government is deceitful. They are quick to say that it was because of Naira devaluation that makes the the debt to rise, but they will still come to defend and tell us more money is given to state governors without telling you the value of the naira. John from Ijani King, who devalued the naira, by the way. Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Yango.
Good morning, my brother.
We appreciate your good work.
Thank you.
What I want to contribute to my own, what will make this country to be peace, to be in peace. Let's not get go.
Your holdback is too much. Call us back, please. The holdback is really, really bad. Mazi Ugochukwu, aka Elder General from Ishere Oshun, is saying one day we will wake up and discover we are living in a fake country called Nigeria. Mr. President should allow the judiciary to look into Gbajabiamila and Adeyemi's case properly. First Lady should employ a personal assistant that will be guiding her public address. Okay, and then we have First Lady Mrs. Tinubu refusing to wear Igbo traditional clothes until her husband second term is a sign of disrespect for the Igbos of this world and total neglect and suspension of Igbo values. Canis from Ago wrote this. Hello, good morning. Good morning, my brother. Yeah, fine.
Matthew calling from Igbo.
Okay, Matthew, go on.
Yeah. Have you seen why the Southeasterners or the Eastern region they are calling for Biafra? Have you seen? They have reasons for that. When do you think, I'm asking you this directly, when do you think, or what is an impeachable offense in this country or in a civilized world? When a budget for last year has not been implemented, where is money? Is it not impeachable? Now, the engine room of the government, see what is coming out of it. Fake, 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 fake. Nobody's talking. See the next. Yamgo, I think, if the senators cannot talk about impeachment, first, the president, no. Until he is told there is nothing, no action taken the right direction for the people. Nigerians are dying. Look at the First Lady. Killing them, the attire is unacceptable. He cannot put it on. Giving them conditions, so the factory should be closed. Instead of giving them money, financing them, promoting them, but he's now discouraging them by telling them close shop and don't do anything here. Please, we are tired and we need to march on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. But I'd like to say here that, you don't use the comments of one person to just say it's because of that comment that I will commit suicide. I will cut myself away from family. I will do this and that. If somebody says something that you feel insulted, or somebody fails to do what they're supposed to do, and you have the opportunity to tell them, tell them. If that person is contesting election and you feel insulted by that person, or you feel that person is not doing what he's supposed to do, then vote him out. As simple as that. We cannot use that, the comment of one person, the insensitive comment, because from what everybody is saying is very insensitive, the insensitive comment of one person to judge the whole country. So if you feel insulted, vote him out. If you feel disrespected, vote them out. If you feel comfortable with it, then you can still vote for them. But either ways, you need to do what you need to do. Okay, now, morning VOP, Nigeria needs the truth if it is possible. I'm reading from the YouTube now. This one, OB Dave is saying, as the news studio fits you. Forget Nigeria matter, else na stroke. Light money, don't pass house rent. Dave Sector from Festac sent it in. Incessant demolition is beginning to look targeted. These shops did not just crop up. It must have been there for years, and government must have benefited from them through taxes and levies. This is from Fred. Fred Austin sent this in. Okay. He also said, I would suggest that those affected should sue and test the law on such a case. I think so too. Okay. President's wife keeps making comments that further divide the nation. I always remember her comments in 2015 when she denigrated the man in Lagos for being Igbo during the election. It is really sad. Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, young good.
Good morning to you.
Thank God you people are back. I was worried that maybe government have taken over our voice.
We thank God for little mercies, yeah.
Yes. The comment by the wife of the president who stole our vote in 2023, snatch it and run away, should not get anybody annoyed. I don't know why my Igbo brothers are agitated and angry about what does it mean for her to wear Igbo cloth on her body? What is that for? I don't see anything. She's not a government official. We didn't elect her, or nobody, even the husband was not elected. So why are they worried about? I think my people should calm down. This Igbo issue, I'm not tribalistic. I don't like them doing. That guy that won award is a Nigerian. For me, he's a Nigerian.
Yeah.
He's emphasizing he's an Igbo. No, he didn't win because he's an Igbo. He didn't go there because he's an Igbo. He went there as a Nigerian and he won for Nigeria, even though Nigeria did not support it. He's a Nigerian. Let our people calm down. Let us have our voters' card and get ready. The senator that said non-implementation of 2025 budget is an impeachable offense. Who is holding their hand? What is holding their hand? And when are they going to implement something that they have seen? Those are the questions they need to answer.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. You're still listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and this is Front Page Review.
You are listening to your the number one station, the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Give malaria a double punch of cortisone and ammonia queen. An effective combination that Camosunator. There's anti-malaria therapy. Comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. The 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. Camosunator.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet.
Voice of the People. Find your brand. Find your home.
It's still the Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're taking the headlines. Whatever it is that you want to talk about, please call us on 0700 9039 903 or 08036929933. If you want to connect via WhatsApp, whether message or call is 08171756338. Call us now. Before that, good morning, VOP. This is Steve Ikelu from Maryland. It's gladdening to know that the House of Representatives is intensifying efforts in expanding the dragnet on the fake agency saga. By the end, let Ademi not go down alone. Fayoshe and his likes are lucky They are enjoying bonanza from the godfather who knows how to compensate his errand boys. I wish him luck. Okay. And then, good morning, VOP, and congratulations on your new office. You'll never go down. Amen. You see, when this CBN management team went to the Senate for clearance, Senator Adams Oshimole did say that a doctor who parades the number of patients who died under his care cannot be appointed as a Surgeon General. He also maintained that this team, especially the governor, is from Commons Bank background and as such cannot do much at CBN level because the two are wide apart. If all these are correct, then nothing different will happen as long as these people remain in office. The way from Shasha sent this in. Good morning, Yamgul, Rufai, and the OP family. The government is not implementing budget. Is it an impeachable offense? Nah. NBA concluded election was manipulated. Should be reconducted. Imagine fake university found in Lagos State, fake agency and fake things everywhere. So Ludo, what's going on as per INEC officers who demand for money before releasing voters' cards? Arrest them, not native doctors that you will be arresting. Arise, O compatriots, and vote this bad government out in 2027. Churchill from Ikorodu sent this in. Good morning, Yamgul. Please, the audio of the callers are too poor. We hardly hear them. Ikenna from Abaranje. Thank you very much for that observation. We know why it's happening that way. We're just trying to manage some things until we settle. We're still in the new office. Some connections have not even been done. So you have to bear with us. We have to be truthful to you. And that's why we're just finding any means we can to make sure that when you call, your voices will be heard. And I'm sure that this comment you're making is mostly coming from callers that are using the regular calls. The WhatsApp call is a little bit better. So I advise that anybody calling should use the WhatsApp for now. But if you use the regular call, we will still try to put you on like this one that I'm going to bring now. I hope it sounds as good as you can at least hear them and know what they're contributing right now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Yamgo.
Yeah, good morning to you. What's your name?
I've been trying to reach you, but you are dominating the discussion now. Good morning. You take much of the time.
Sorry. Not so it be. Sorry.
Yeah, since 2019 that Tinubu will be pursued with election, pursued, and the houses in Lagos will be taken over. She said it on national, and it marks great and this thing. Then her husband once said that Nigeria, he doesn't believe in one Nigeria in an interview some years back. So that comment is not. We are not surprised about that comment. Nobody should pray for the husband to come back because Nigerians have seen her. This is the worst of it all. Now coming back to the budget, non-implementation budget, it's so shameful that 2025 budget and monies, billions and billions have been borrowed, nothing to show for it. If it were to be in same plan, this man should be impeached because he has, in fact, right from when he bought the private jet, presidential jet, because he started committing impeachable offenses. But unfortunately, we don't have a national assembly. This trend is the worst, and it's on record that whatever happens to Nigeria, if Nigeria thinks tomorrow, go to Lakpabio and the National Assembly played team, then that team should be held accountable with Tinubu because they are doing as if they are not Nigerians. They want to ride just like when you go and borrow and lend a bicycle with 10 naira, you want to finish that bicycle with that 10 naira because that 10 naira is getting you. They are doing as if they want to finish this country and go to their own. It's so shameful. It's now left for Nigerians to sit up and never ever think of bringing back this government. Because if this set of people comes back again, just like they are thinking that Nigerians are fools, taking their life, if they come back here, I'm good. I'm not sure. Even when I'm not sure if you next studio you are talking about, you're talking from a place called Nigeria. There might be no Nigeria. That's just because it's not about, God forbid, the signs are there that this man doesn't want this country to continue. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
You too. Have a blessed day. Okay, callers. Let me take some messages as I wait your calls. Good morning, VOP family. Odugbeson Kayode from Jakonde Estate, Okafa Solo. The problem we have in the country is that we as citizens are too soft as a people. With all the stealing and looting, we always keep quiet and pretend as if everything is fine. We just have to rise and tell this government that enough is enough. Good morning, Nigerians. The Igbos did not need any favors from any leader or his family to survive. Rather, the Igbos have the most capable son to deliver not only the Igbos but the nation and even Africa at large. Only if we can get it right come 2027. CYC Honesty from Isolo. So we should all get our voters' cards and make sure we vote. Please, someone should inform those who gave the renewed hope agenda that fuel has reached 1,300 in case they are not aware. All that the masses are very happy about it. Hopefully it will get to 1,500 naira or more soon. And has NNPC stopped giving Dangote crude oil in naira? If so, why? Tony near Agege wrote this. And my name is Blaise Odia. This government should be planning to leave by the next election. Corruption is in bed with them. Look at the issue of Baja, Betaidu, budget padding. Look at the issue of NNPC. Look at the issue of power. God help us. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Please, let me put off the radio.
Okay.
Yeah. Engineer Babalola.
Okay. Go on.
From Agbede, Ikorodu. Well, about your studio equipment, it seems that we are getting it in different perspective.
Okay.
Like somebody who has just reported now that he doesn't hear the callers.
Yeah.
Well, it's against my own observation.
Okay, you are hearing it better.
I'm hearing it better, and not that only. The stereophonic of the equipment is now better.
Oh.
We are only praying that it should be permanent.
Amen.
Because it's sounding well, giving a very good bass.
Okay.
That is that. My taking about fake university fund
in
Badagry.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to seize opportunity of being family of FOP that you should also try to beg other big university. I will mention some university because not that I want to speak evil of them. Now, in my own undergraduate, I attended about 2 or 3 university. University of Lagos, undergraduate, Gateway Polytechnic, which is now Ogun State Institute of Higher Learning. Well, ABU for postgraduate, and Ladoke Akintola for postgraduate. Do you know why I'm mentioning them? You will not know the one that is 40 among them, but if not all of them, but many of them, which happened to me and which happened to other people who graduated from our universities, we found it difficult to get transcripts. And as this matter is going now, it is this transcript that differentiates between fake and original university. If it is a matter of certificate, even fake university dey present certificate which is even fascinating than that of original university. But if it is the matter of transcript, that one will make difference between fake and original university. But what we see today is that to get transcript from this university, it is problem. Go and Google and look what those people who came out from different university, what they are talking about getting transcripts from a university. Please, I think I want to use this medium. I want to use you, Mr. Anyangu, as a person to wade into this matter by announcing and let this university authority know what the evil they are doing to their product. So that is my take.
All right. Thank you very much for bringing that to us, Engineer Babalola. We do hope that a solution will be found for everybody who is affected by this. Transcript is important, especially if you want to go further or you want to go out of this country to study and all that. So we hope that a solution will be found. You're still listening to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Some messages reaching us now. Anyone supporting PC usually sounds like a joker, because how can you defend the clueless and incompetent administration? I can't imagine how some people think we deserve better as a people. Nigerians have been this way until the arrival of APC. Things are falling apart and little or nothing is being done to salvage her. We can't keep allowing the worst of us to be leading the best of us. Indeed, there was a country. God bless Nigeria. NB. Okay, this Festac hasn't gotten power for some days now. This has been going on for some time. Edozie Dean Naji sent this in. We also have Tunde Karim from Ijanikin saying, the cabal, my foot, who suggested him to PBAT, only did that for their personal gains. I miss Dr. Ngozi, Dr. Samaluko of blessed memory. He has access to PBAT. The only thing he knows how to do well is taxes. That's what he's good at in PwC. I expect him by now to have suggested all refineries repairs to PBAT. No input from all the likes of Baja, senators, reps, governors, etc. PBAT should wake up, scrutinize potential chief of staff who overpowered SEC to federal government. On oil, OEA should have met with Auditor General, provided PBAT is aware, to investigate crude oil refined abroad. Only PMS and AGO come back. Where are the DPK and other 16 byproducts in whose companies to this end? Okay, this is really something. Anyway, thank you very much. Let me take another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning to you.
You are doing well.
Thank you.
Chooks calling from Aja.
Okay, Chooks, go on.
I will tell you that
your audio is not really fantastic, so you might want to call us back. Okay. This message says, good morning, VOP. My name is No Big Man in Bus Stop. I run a business. Those lower amount of money is of no use because it cannot buy anything. Anytime I give my customer those monies, they will be angry with me. Some will leave it for me. Okay, I understand you. Good morning, Yamgul. I'm using this opportunity to call out the PHCN in Ijegun that Cooperative Avenue Community Road Ijegun doesn't have electricity supply. They should do the needful, because every penny they collect for services not rendered will be a snare to them. It will taste like gravel in their mouth. From S&2. Okay, thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, maybe you forgot you called us. This one says, good morning to you in the studio. Rumor of Defense Minister Musa resigning from office. Fake. I think federal government needs to use some people as a scapegoat, because I don't understand that is how some will put people's picture on social media and write rest in peace, and this person did not die. This nonsense. There must be a control to the social media, especially the so-called blogger. Please intervene now on this petrol increment, because citizens find it difficult to move from one place to the other due to petrol increase. Give Dangote crude oil in Naira and give it to Nigeria in Naira. And also federal government should assist farmers so that they can produce cheaper food for Nigerians, and also work on security so many people can move into agricultural sector. From Additional Wasiu in Ikorodu. Thank you, Additional. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm good. How are you too?
Your audio is terrible, but anyway, I think this is the much we can take this morning. I just discovered that we have some bills to pay, and I'd like to thank you for your time. It's been wonderful being with you. We're hoping that we're going to reconnect tomorrow, and the discussions will continue. For now, we'd like to say thank you to you. For me as a person, Nyamgul Agaji. I'll return at 10:30 with the brunch. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.
Find your brand.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily represent